In the late 19th and 20th centuries, a great game was fought between Imperial Russia and the British Empire. It was fought here in Central Asia, a region untouched by oceans and the heart of the Silk Route. For Russia, Central Asia was the gateway to India. At the time, India was ruled by the British Crown. Britain had its guard up in Central Asia to keep Russia at bay. At that time, the prize was India, and Central Asia was just the road to it. But today, there's another great game being played in Central Asia. This time, it is between Team India and Russia on one side, and China and its stooge Pakistan on the other. And the prize is Central Asia itself. And welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host, Atul Mishra. And in this video, I will tell you how India is now playing the great game and crushing the China-Pakistan nexus in Central Asia. Let's begin. India is now further expanding its presence and influence in Central Asia. As per the Economic Times, India and Russia are close to signing joint defense projects in Central Asia, which will be worked upon through existing Soviet-era defense factories in the Central Asian republics. And this is a strong power move. With this, India is making it clear that it won't let China and Pakistan gobble up the increasingly important region. Russia, on the other hand, gets a reliable partner in a region which has traditionally been a part of Moscow's privileged sphere of influence. ET has claimed to have learned that India and Russia exchanged a non-paper on bilateral engagement and exploration of joint projects in Central Asia. As a part of such discussions, the two countries also exchanged ideas about setting up joint production to meet local as well as India's demands. Earlier, India also invited the leaders of the 5 Central Asian republics as chief guests for its Republic Day celebrations on January 26th next year. While Central Asia is a lesser known region of the world, India understands its importance. Firstly, the region is laced with minerals like rare earth elements that will play a crucial role in the world's quest to adopt cleaner technologies and dump fossil fuels. And secondly, the region is strategically located, being the center of the great game that existed between the Russian Empire and the British Empire in the 19th century. And today it abuts Afghanistan, China and Russia, and is also located close to India. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has described it as a part of India's extended neighborhood. So you might be wondering what Pakistan and China have to do with India's outreach through Central Asia. Well, Pakistan always has eyed Central Asia as a shortcut to achieving its little superpower ambitions. Pakistan uses its influence with the Taliban to control the war-ravaged nation of Afghanistan. And now, through Afghanistan, it wants to control entire Central Asia. Pakistan wants to mainstream the Taliban and emerge as the main force driving Muslim Brotherhood in Central Asia and South Asia. Ultimately, Pakistan wants to radicalize Central Asia, which is predominantly Muslim, just like it used the Taliban to radicalize Afghanistan and grab the rich mineral resources of the Central Asian republics. Pakistan also thinks it can expand its Islamist terror network deep into Central Asia, thereby creating a new terror threat for India and the world at large. On the other hand, China views Central Asia as a leading destination for its Belt and Road Initiative or the BRI investments. Again, China has similar plans, looting Central Asia's wealth and using the strategically located region to bully others. China has the money and Pakistan has the muscle, which creates a nexus of sorts. And this is exactly where India comes into the picture. Prime Minister Modi understands that the Taliban has come to power in Afghanistan with Pakistan's aid, and Islamabad wants to do something similar in Central Asia. However, PM Modi also knows that the Central Asian republics maintain good post-Soviet ties with Moscow. Central Asia refuses to play into the hands of Islamabad and Beijing. And despite all their efforts, the Central Asian leaders have stuck with Russia while getting friendlier with New Delhi. In fact, Central Asian republics reject terrorism, and they also reject Pakistan's version of Islam, which tends to be fundamentalist and radical in character. Central Asian leaders went to save their secular societies from Pakistan's radical Islam, and this is why they keep getting friendlier with India. Central Asian republics are also wary of growing Chinese influence in the region. They have pushed back against China's unfair policies under the BRI projects and are ready to collaborate with India across several sectors like IT, education, pharmacy, and healthcare. India is driving its diplomacy on the Central Asian sentiment against China and Pakistan. This benefits Russia too, which views India as a reliable partner to cancel the China-Pakistan axis.